In this video, I'm going to show you how to repair rotten wood in a chair frame. The materials you'll need are some water, wood glue, some very fine sawdust, a palette knife, and a smooth non-porous surface. This is MDF board. You could probably use anything you have on hand, like a plate or whatever you have. So let's get started. If the wood in your chair frame looks like this, chances are it won't hold nails or staples very well. I'm going to show you an easy, inexpensive way to repair rotten wood to good as new condition. First, gather your materials. The finer your sawdust, the easier it is to work. I found that dust from a sander works best, though sawdust from a table saw works well too. Any kind of wood glue should work. For this, I'm using a glue I had on hand in my shop. It's a Titebond 3 waterproof wood glue. Start out with a small amount of sawdust on your non-porous surface, then squeeze a little bit of glue at a time onto the sawdust, mixing it in with a palette knife. A workable consistency will be spreadable. The texture will depend on what type of sawdust you're using. Since this glue is waterproof, there's no problem with adding a few drops of water if you need to thin it out a bit. On this chair, I've already begun the repair process. The patch material is still wet along here, and you can see on this back part where I've squeezed some glue into the rotten wood. That glue will seep down into the nooks and crannies where the paste won't reach and strengthen the final patch. Here I'm pressing the paste into the holes. And this is where it's nice to have a flexible palette knife, which makes it a little bit easier to manage. I like to patch about 1 to 2 inches at a time. First squeezing the glue into the wood, then patching over it. Doing this in small increments prevents the glue from drying out as you work. Clean up as you go with the water and a paper towel, making sure that there's no residual paste left on the wood. Allow it to dry overnight and you'll be ready for nails or staples.